To me, racial justice means not only making sure that there is equal access and equal opportunity for all people, but racial justice has to entail a component of addressing the effects that prolonged inequality has had on our structures and our lives. So you can't just talk about making everybody equal. You have to go back and address old bad habits and their enduring effects. And unfortunately, the long history of America being a meritocracy, where you have to earn it, well, we have to get over that. Equality doesn't need to be earned. Education doesn't need to be earned. Healthcare doesn't need to be earned. Being treated like a human being made in the image of God doesn't need to be earned. And unfortunately, what happens is some of our national attitudes, especially among our elected leaders, continue to be driven by that old American idea of meritocracy, where everyone has to be earning their way.
And all of us have the same opportunities to live life to the fullest, right? To be as successful as possible in education, to be as successful as possible in career, to be able to build the same amounts of wealth. All of those things sort of play in. And then also, an equal opportunity to just live in peace and to live, live our truth, and be our authentic selves.
Equal access to education and compensation, progression in one's career choice. And at a personal level, it means treating one another with basic kindness, dignity, and mutual respect.
Everyone having access, everyone being able to speak how they're being hurt, how they're being harmed. Racial justice is those who have not or are not experiencing the harm, them being able to hear other people expressing when things aren't working for them, when things aren't just, being able to hear without becoming defensive, being able to hear without feeling threatened, and really being able to hear and understand and empathize that things are not fair for everyone.
We all know that we live in a world where it's impossible to not acknowledge the differences, the fact that there are people who have privilege and so many different bases of privilege. To look around the world and to see the ability for everyone to be able to fully reach their potential without barriers, without stumbling blocks, to know that you have the resources available to you when you need them, to know that you can, walk down the street in any neighborhood and not get stopped because of what you look like, or to drive down any road and not get pulled over because of what you look like.
To join hands right now, all come now and support this cause to come out and make a difference in the world.